Alright, so today we're going to play some Pokemon Orange. Jet Black is having a little bit of an issue catching up on that, but we're going to start out with some Pokemon Orange today. We'll get this game going. We don't get to just the text speed at the beginning. Hello, pleased to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. I am known as the Pokemon Prof. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. People live alongside Pokemon as friends and develop bonds. Some people play with Pokemon, others use them for battle. However, there is still so much to learn about Pokemon. There are many discoveries yet to be made, and that's the reason why I study Pokemon as a profession. So, tell me about yourself. I'm a pretty traditional Pokemon. Beginning, gonna ask us if we're a boy or girl. Now, what name do we go by? Really? That doesn't have my... Okay. Gotta set in my controls apparently. I thought I had these set. So, getting the inputs corrected. So, I play these through emulators. That is not taking inputs. Okay, we need an up arrow, down arrow, we need a left, we need a right. Well, let's see, did that take? Sweet. Awesome. We'll put in our name. Dewsung is my Pokemon game name. I see, so your name is Dewsung. Yes, it is. Dewsung, are you ready? Your very own tale of adventure is about to unfold. Fun times, difficult times, so many experiences await you. Let's step right into the world of Pokemon. I'll see you later. Alright. So, start out in a room. So Pokemon Orange is supposed to be a fan-made version to follow the Orange League from the series. I've never played it before. This is a Game Boy Advance edition. There's always a potion. Well, usually there's a potion. We'll take that with us. Now, we are definitely going to make a few option changes. We're going to fix this fast. We'll turn this off, and we'll just set that. Cool. That should help us get through things a little bit faster. We'll save right here. Just to get a point. I don't remember. I think this is based off of Fire Red, possibly based off of Emerald, but that they use like the base. I'm not sure if it's gonna have like running shoes as we get going here. Let's see. Mom, a trainer. All kids leave home someday. It said so on TV. You know, I used to be a trainer a long time ago. If you ever get strong, I will gladly battle you. Okay, so we look forward to a Pokemon battle with our mom. We don't have any Pokemon. Interesting animated plants here. Oh, Okay, Dewsung's house. It's not our mom's house. It's our house. Not a bad looking game. It's a little bit different. Valencia Island. New adventure begins here. Okay. So, who's this? Oh, Dewsung. Nice of you to drop by. I have something for you so you won't get lost. Okay, that's where we get the town map. Let's take a look at that. Bag. Town map. Let's use. Something tells me the town map doesn't work. B. Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna reset. Good thing we have a save point. How do I reset? Alright, we're just gonna reload that. Alright, well, good thing we made a save. Otherwise, we'd go through all of that over again. Okay, the town map does not work. Or maybe we haven't explored enough. I'm not gonna get it for now, because it wasn't working. Dewsung, Professor Ivy is waiting for you. Okay. Wait, Dewsung. What do you think you're doing? It's dangerous to go out without a Pokemon. Isn't Professor Ivy giving you a Pokemon? She's on Bayview Road. Okay, so we don't go that way. Is this Bayview Road down here? Dewsung, Professor Ivy is smoking, don't you think? Alright, a little bit different for a Pokemon game. Is this Professor Ivy? This is Charity. Hey Dewsung, are you ready for your adventure? I'm trying to be ready, Charity. I'm trying. This is Faith. Do you know the Pokemon here only feed on berries? You will need this to pick berries from berry trees. Obtain berry pouch. Okay, that sounds useful. Hopefully it works better than the town map. Valencia Island. Let's see. Ivy Research Lab. Okay. It's over here. Oh, just a dead end. Okay. Okay, sweet auto. Move. Dewsung, there you are. Today is the day you begin your Pokemon journey. As a Pokemon professor, I'll give you a tool known as a Pokedex. It will record data of Pokemon you meet. I'd like you to take a Pokemon that I recently caught. I want you to raise one of the Pokemon contained in these balls. You'll be that Pokemon's first partner, Dewsung. Go on, pick one. Okay, what Pokemon are we going to have as options here? Okay, Bulbasaur is an option. I'm not going to take him yet. Squirtle. Okay. I'm betting this is Charmander. Don't take Charmander, the fire Pokemon. No. Okay, so Kanto starters, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. Now, we're playing on the Orange Islands. I'm gonna go with Squirtle. Take Squirtle there. Receive Squirtle from Professor Ivy. We want to give a nickname to the Squirtle. No. I don't nickname Pokemon very often. Okay, go to the west end of Valencia to find the port. You can catch a boat there to Tangelo Island? Tangelo? guessing Tangela, like Tangela. If your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Feel free to use it anytime. Before I forget, here's the Pokedex I mentioned earlier. Hey, now we got a Pokedex. Alright, so let's take some stock. We've got Pokemon Squirtle, and he's holding an item. What's he holding? Oranberry. We'll let her keep it. Awesome, we got a female Squirtle. Okay, base stats and basic attacks. Okay. Okay, is this where we get Pokeballs? Use these on your Pokedex quest. Awesome, we got some Pokeballs. Throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon to get them, yeah. I hope this doesn't have like a whole tutorial. Pokeballs. We got 5 Pokeballs. Awesome. The Pokemon catching tutorial is something included in almost every Pokemon game and pretty annoying. What? Okay, so we can't go through the green viney plants. Come back up here, we'll skip over that town map. And maybe this guy will let us actually escape. There we go. Route 49, okay. Hey Dewsung, that's a cool Pokemon you've got. Would you like me to demonstrate how a Pokemon is caught? Oh, we say no. We say no. Oh, that's alright. Anyway, if ever want to learn how to catch Pokemon, just let me know. Okay, so they've got the tutorial animation, but it's not required. That's nice. Ooh, a sign. Route 49, Valencia Island. How exciting. Okay, what Pokemon are we going to see around here? First battle on Orange Islands. Pokemon Orange. And it's a Rattata. Okay. I don't really want to have a Rattata, so we're going to use him for experience. Some basic Pokemon battle mechanics. So, Squirtle is going to take him out. He's going to take another attack. And Squirtle took a little bit of damage this battle. This first grass area is quite a ways away from that research lab. Comparatively. Usually it's like right outside town. But the way they've laid this map out, it's quite a walk to the, for lack of a better expression, Pokemon Center. When I grind, I always grind in the grass that's closest to the Pokemon Center, just because you can grind, you don't need a lot of space or big grass area. Oh, it's pretty quick there, that's nice. Okay. Let's go exploring. I'll grind later, off recording. Let's go take a look at Route 49 on Valencia Island. There's supposed to be a port out here. Now this is a berry tree. Oh cool, there's an Oranberry on it. Fantastic. We'll go through some grass here. See an item over that way. Oh, is this our first trainer battle? Did you know Professor Ivy once saved a Raticate that was poisoned by Vileplume? Okay, I was kind of pumped for our first Pokemon battle. Like, trainer battle. Another wild Pokemon. Pidgey. So, Pokemon Orange, based in the Orange Islands. It was in the anime between going through the Kanto region and the Indigo League, and before going to Johto. So it's kind of an in-between Kanto and Johto region. It never was made into its own game series, never hit a mainline game, not even as like a side region or space to go exploring in. So this is a fan-based game to go through the Orange Islands. I know there was one for the Game Boy or Game Boy Color, and it was supposedly really good. I've never played it. Maybe I will eventually. I'm starting out with the Game Boy Advance version. That color scheme on the Centric, so Centric, alright. That looks like it's a shiny color scheme, but it didn't have any shiny animation. So maybe it's just their sprite coloring in orange. Wow, Squirtle really took a beat there. Okay. Normally I won't bother catching a Centric, but I'm gonna catch this one because this coloring traditionally is gonna be more along the coloring of a shiny. But I'm guessing he's not going to be a shiny, he's just going to be a regular Centric. There should be some kind of indication though. Not gonna nickname him, and let's go take a look. Summary. Normally they'll put some stars here to indicate that it's a shiny version. These look like pretty standard Centric base stats. He's a level 4, slightly lower than where Squirtle was at level 5. Ability run away. Okay, doesn't seem like this is a shiny, as I suspected. Where are we going here? Okay, there we go. We'll go up here. We'll go west. What do you say? Hey, I caught a strange Rattata which has black fur instead of purple fur. That sounds like an Alolan Rattata. Did they put Alolan variants in here? I didn't do a lot of research on this game before getting it to play. What is this? Is this? Okay, yeah, it looks like this is the port. So there is another area out here. I don't know how cumbersome it's going to be to go back and forth between different areas. And I did see an item on the ground somewhere. I bet it's over this way. Yep, there we go. Fresh water. Alright. Okay, I think that's about everything. Yep, fully explore over here. The guy in the grass. Yep, this is just their standard Centric coloring. It's a little lighter than what I'm used to for Centric. Centric usually is a little bit of a darker brown. This is a little more golden to me. So, we'll just go ahead and knock this guy out. And we'll go see what this guy in the grass is all about. Okay, there we go. Centric's gone. Squirtle gained 32 experience. Now, I'm going to get that orange berry. And I'm going to give it to Squirtle. Give it back water. I'm going to use the fresh water on on Centret. He's only got 2 HP. Boom. There we go. I know it's a little bit of a waste. And let's see what you're about. There are certain Pokemon which have different forms depending on the climate. Okay, so they have form variants. Maybe this slightly golden Centret is a variant to this island? Okay, so we can get Oddish around here. It's good to know. Oddish probably only knows Tackle. And if he knows any grass type Squirtle's toast. Okay. Squirtle may not be a good match here. Especially since it only knows Absorb. I think we can survive one more round. But that is it for Squirtle. We're gonna have to switch over to our slightly golden colored Centret. And Centret takes the beating there. Okay. See how good he does here. Well, it's not too shabby. Yeah, we can't take another round here. You're gonna run away. There's not too many options. I think I still have that potion, but we're gonna heal Squirtle up. Because he's a higher level than Centret. And there's nothing else down here, just the dude who tells you that they're different forms. So we're gonna take this ferry, this boat. Hey kid, do you need a ride to Tangelo Island? Yes. We'll head over to another island. There we go. At least it's not a long loading process. The strong current makes it impossible to simply surf to Valencia Island from here. So we have to take a boat to and from Valencia Island, okay. Okay, so Pokemon Center. Alright, this is the generation still where Pokemon Center and Pokemon Mart are separate. Let's heal these guys up. Feels like I wasted the potion and the fresh water, but how much money do I even have? Classic starting amount 3,000 Pokédollars. Okay, let's see if we can find a mart. There it is, blue building. What will they let us buy today? Okay, wow. Start off with potion and super potions, escape ropes, antidote, paralyze heal. Wow, that's quite a bit for a first mart experience. We'll grab a few Pokeballs. We'll get 8. Start there, and then we'll grab a couple potions. Okay, 4 is our limit. We'll get another Pokeball, because we got the money for it. Fantastic. Okay. Now, Ivy didn't say what we need to do here. Pokemon Mart sell goods like Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. Tangelo Island, where the sun sets in the horizon. That is boat. What is this? Tangelo Center. Is that who I think it is? I think that's Tracy. This poor Lapras was washed up on Route 50. I saved it. What's that? You were from Valencia? I see. I was on my way there to deliver something to Professor Ivy. For a friend. Do you think you could deliver it for me? Obtain the GS ball. Okay, okay. This is like the getting Professor Oak's package. Let's see, can we explore anywhere up here? Route 50. What Pokemon will run into around here? Different island, different route. Same Pokemon. Okay. We'll walk this Pidgey a bit. Gonna have to level up Centra a bit as well. But I will do that off recording. We're just kind of exploring Pokemon Orange and the Orange Islands for a bit now. After this though, we will head back to Valencia Island to see Professor Ivy. Maybe on the way I'll use Centra instead of Squirtle. That way Centra will get a bit of experience because there's gonna be some battles as we go. Okay, that Spand attack got Squirtle. We're fantastic. Just keep lowering my accuracy. Can't escape. What is up with this? Okay, we are gonna move to Centra because he has the ability to run away. And that's gonna help us run away because I don't think Centra can take it, but if we look here, he's got a hasty nature, but his ability is run away, makes escaping easier. We're gonna run away from this Pidgey because yeah, I'm kinda done with it. We had to use the ability to get away. Wow. That Pidgey was not letting us go. And he was quite stronger than I expected. Kind of the next stage Pokemon in the wild to be. Accuracy from Sand Attack really fell. Okay. I'll keep using Squirtle to get him stronger instead of Sentret. I'll do Sentret later. But we're gonna go back to Valencia Island. Yes, we'll go back to Valencia Island. Okay, take the boat back. We'll run you back and forth, dude. Right. Back to Route 49. Here we go. Look, a little shortcut there. Awesome. Okay. Another Sentret. Go ahead and knock him out. I normally try not to run away from Pokemon battles because that's how you gain the experience. But when your strong guy is going down, you can't hit anything, and your next one is just a little level 4 weakling. You sometimes gotta do that. Okay. Knock this guy out. Gain experience points. Squirtle learn Bubble. Fantastic. Now we've got a water move. Won't help us against any oddish we encounter. Now that he's level 7, it will be worth switching. Alright. We're gonna go Centra here. On the rest of the way back to Professor Ivy. I feel like we're going back way back where we were. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go up here. Yep, up and around. Most Pokemon games have like a pretty straight through route. Not so many loop around options. Bellsprout. Scratch. And we'll take him out. He's not fine. Good thing we're not using Squirtle. This island has a lot of grass type. Oddish, Bellsprout. For beginning areas, that's quite a few. Pidgey and Rattata for classic. Center is a classic starter area of Pokemon to see in the wild. Bellsprout and Oddish are less common. Alright, back to Valencia Island. And we're almost back to Professor Ivy. Woo! Give her this GS ball, right? This is Dewsung. This is an important item, the GS ball. I don't know what it does or who even made it. I had it sent to Professor Oak in the Kanto region. It seems he didn't know either. There's a man who could possibly uncover its secret. His name is Samson. He is Professor Oak's cousin, who is currently visiting Hamlin Island. Since you're taking on the Orange Crew, I'd like to ask you to deliver it to him. I can only count on you. Alright, so I'm gonna save here. We've got to go find Professor Oak's cousin, Samson, and have him take the GS ball. So we'll proceed with that next time. And until then, I'll catch you later.